Hello everyone and welcome to my first tutorial about making music in FL Studio. This is my song called Progress that you can listen on my YouTube channel, but I wanted only to show you how I made the drop because I like it a lot and it has a progressive house vibes to it, and I just wanted to show you how to make it uh, because of that. For the beginning, let's hear it all together how it sounds. Okay, let's begin then with the leads. This is the melody. Uh, it sounds like this. Very catchy melody in my opinion. And I use these layers with instrument called Silent One. I use it a lot in all my tracks, and it is a very nice plugin for every genre in EDM music. Let's first hear all the individual parts of this layered sound. Okay, I will shut down all the remaining and show you one by one. Okay. So it is very important, as you can see, to have these layers in the sound to sound them for the sound to sound more full and wide and epic, to say, and to sound better and louder, and to fulfill all the frequencies that you need to make good sound for the leads. Let's hear it again with all the sounds in this lead melody. You can hear how it is sounding good with every layer. It is really important to have this layered structure of the every sound. So let's next go to the bass. Bass very important in every song. These are the bass notes. Let's hear them. Oh, I forgot first for the leads to show you what effects I used for the leads. Okay. Uh, let's begin with this plugin. This is OTT, a compressor plugin. That is really nice plugin. I use it in every sound that I use in my songs. It's really powerful plugin, and I really recommend it to use it. I think it is free, and uh, I use it a lot, and really recommend it to use it in your song. Uh, this knob here, depth, you see, it is a very powerful knob. I mostly use only this, but this gives loudness to the sound, and compress to not go to the peaks or down, so down, and gives the texture to the sound, and it is much better with this plugin. Okay, then I use Fruity Filter for filtering in the middle of the drop. I will show that part in a second, but here I'm not using it in the beginning. In the ending part of first part of the drop, I am using it, but I will show you where I use it. Okay. Then the EQ. It is also really important to exclude all the unnecessary frequencies in your sounds. For example, leads are always high frequencies and you need to exclude these bass frequencies here. So let's see how it sounds and see all the frequencies. All, as you can see, frequencies are all here and you don't need these bass frequencies. Okay, then I use groove beat also in the that part of the song that I'm going to show you in a short time. Okay, then fruity reverb. You must add a reverb to every lead sound. I, in my opinion, it gives depth to the songs. It gives like it is in big room, big festival environment, and it has a really different sound with and without. Let's hear how it affects the sounds with and without. Okay. You can feel the difference. It is really big difference with and without it. And as I said, it is really important plugin to use with your leads. Then again, the EQ to lower some unnecessary frequencies. Then stereo enhancer to sound of stereo in both sides of the frequencies. And then the 3D parametric EQ again to also lower some frequencies. And this is the sidechain plugin by Nicky Romero, Kickstart. It is also a really nice plugin for the sidechain, and I use it in all my mixes. You will notice the sidechain, and without sidechain, you use it without in the break sound, in the break part of your song, and you need that kickstart in the drop because of the punchiness and the energy in the sound that gives this plugin. Okay, let's hear the sounds with and without it. Okay. You can notice a big difference, and it is really nice to use this in drops. Okay, then let's go to the bass. I show you the bass, I think. I also use silent for them. This is the sub bass. It is really strong and deep sub bass to break the ground. And again, it is breaking my left ear. Okay. Then the mid basses I have them, two of them, and they're like this. And when you layer them and use them both, this is how they sound, and also with the sub bass again. Okay, that's it. Let's hear the let's see the effects that I used for the bass and sub bass. Okay, this is again EQ for excluding this is for mid bass EQ to exclude the bass a little, and also the high notes to leave the space for the leads. You will see in sub bass that I use only this part of the frequencies and to exclude all high frequencies. Okay. Then I again use OTT. It is also a small amount of them, of it, but it gives the energy to the bass. Okay, then again the EQ to lower some frequencies. Again, some distortion plugin. This is nice distortion plugin, stock plugin from FLP. And rose beat, this effect right here to give that this effect. You can hear it, maybe you can hear it, the difference, but not so big, but it, it gives a little difference, and how I like it. Okay, then the kickstart also for bass, it is also really important. And this is a Fruity Fast LP. I'm using this also in, I think, in that part of the song where the change comes and the second part of the drop begins to play. Okay. After that, we can go to the chords. These are the chords, the notes for the chords. And I use, I think, only one layer of the sound, only one sound. These are notes. Let's hear it. Let's see the effects that I'm using there. Okay, so still, this is also the mid frequencies. You need to exclude the high and low frequencies for it. Then again, this you can hear the difference here with the growth beats. Let's hear it. It is the little more recognizable difference, and the kickstart also for the. And I think that's it for the sounds. You can notice that I use a lot of Savage Ounce samples, and also the presets for my instruments. Shout out to Savage Sounds. He is a really good producer, and I gain a lot of motivation from him to keep my production. Okay, and then I can show you these are the uplifters and downlifters. Okay, you can see that. These are the fills, and here is this part where it's changing to the next part of the drop, to the next more interesting part of the song. Let's see what is happening here. Okay. Okay, so I have these notes, also the same instruments, but only these notes. And let's see how I'm using the effects that I mentioned that I will show you. For example, this, where it is, Fruity filter, yeah. Or let's see, yeah, I can show you for the leads, I can show you the growth beat, for example. Let's see, I'm turning it on in these parts. You will see that this effect is causing that sound. Okay. You notice again. You can play it again to see that it turns on for a moment and then turns off again when I don't need this effect. Okay. You see. So I'm here using this fill. It is really interesting. Also, sorry, this fill also. And after that, to be more interesting, I use this drum loop. Yeah, you can see it to be more interesting. And I think that's all, folks. Yeah. Here is the part where I turn on and off the growth bit. You see, I'm turning it off with this automation. How do you do the automations? You go to here, for example, more little tweak it, and right click and create automation clip, and it will create automation clip on this area, for example, this red area. If you select it, and if you not select the red area, it will create automation clip for the whole playlist, and it's not recommended always, and it's always good to select this part of the song and to generate automation clip there. And I think this is all finished. And last but not least, the mastering. I'm using this plugin, Isotope Ozone 5. Maybe it is a little old version of the plugin, but I like it a lot. It gives a very big difference in the sound. You can hear it. Now I will show you. Okay. So you see, it gives the sounds all that loudness and clearness. You don't need to use it to gain sounds very too much, because it can cause distortion. But how I use it has some presets for the mastering. You can go down and search for house. You see house mastering. I'm using, I think, this EQ and exciter, but this enhanced stereo image is also good. We can try it now to see the differences between these presets. Okay, to show you this difference. And you can play around with it and adjust it as you want in songs. And I think this is the end of this tutorial. Thank you for watching my first tutorial about producing music. I hope you like it. If you like it, I can ask you for a subscribe, for a like, for a comment. Let me know what you think of the drop in the comments. Give me, you can freely go to my channel and listen to this song, full version of the song. You see how long is the project. The progress song is called. You can listen to all my other songs, and I'm excited to see you with your feedback on this, and have a nice day or night, and I wish you all the best producing. See you in next tutorial.